Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to my live premiere of the WZ-120. So this tank is the Chinese Tier 9, and it used to be probably one of the worst tanks in the game, maybe. Definitely the worst. Medium. The DPM 2590, which is way below everything else in Tier 9 mediums. It has had some buffs to its reload. It carries the 122mm, which is nice. Rate of fire 6.48, reload 9.27, and as I said, the 122 caliber gun. Aim time 1.09, just like all the other Chinese, is amazing. The aim time is so good. Dispersion 0.344, which is not as good. And it has a measly 3 degrees of gun depression. It's probably one of the worst tanks in the game for gun depression. It's so poor. 3 degrees. You can suffer with the 3 degrees. You can suffer in certain positions of the maps, even up just slightly, ever so slightly hills. It does pretty much screw you over. Speed 56, which is quite good for a medium, and the armor is really good. The 100mm on the front, which not so good, but the turret 220mm on that front. So even though you're not going to get your gun depression over ridges, you're definitely going to be able to go hull down, and you're going to get very troll bounces. Now, I actually enjoy this tank, just like I enjoy the Tier 8. I now enjoy this, and I know for a fact I'm going to enjoy the 121. I have the 121B as well in Tier 10. But this tank, I really am enjoying it, and I didn't think I would, because of that gun depression is really bad. I didn't think I was going to enjoy it as much as I do, mainly because of the 122mm. It's not a frontline tank. As I've said previously with the Tier 8, the reload is just too long, and you need to be a supporting tank. So just like we are now, we are letting the mediums go. The other mediums, like the T49 there, he's going to get wrecked. We're letting them go first, and we are playing the supporting role, dealing a nice 400 alpha into the mediums. And then we're going to pull back. So the enemy have got one tank down, but I've just as I'm about to push forward, we spot nearly all the other tanks, and we are now getting wrecked. We're getting a nice bounce there for 60, which I'm assuming will be from the Scorpion. And now the T49 is gone, so I'm not going to wait around. We're going to try and get that shot into T54, which we're not going to pen. And now we are just going to run. Otherwise, we're just going to get overrun. My team, if you look on the minimap, the 3 TDs are all capping C, and there is only one more medium. T54 is now gone, and there's just one more medium on my team. So we're 2 tanks down against 1, and now you can see we're just running away. We're going to try and focus on the T30, but now WZ takes him out, and now we have the Yag Tiger. So we're going to get one more shot in him, and he has great DPM, so I do not want to fight with the Yag Tiger. However, my team are supporting me, so I can get a shot out, pull back until he shoots one of my teammates, and then we could pull back yet again. So you can see the WZ is there. We're going to wait. We can see he's looking. There he goes. He gets a shot. We're going to get one more shot into him, and we're going to put him on fire. Now, this battle, I have to make you aware, this is my 7th battle in this tank. Just my 7th. And the previous 6, I actually played it with 75% crew and no tracks or no engine. And then this is the first battle I thought, I can't play it like that. So I golded the engine, I golded the 100% crew, and this is my first battle after I golded that. So we've got 2 caps, we've got B and we've got C. There is a Leopard PTA that is down here on its own, he has taken out our T30, and you can just see here the gun depression is so poor. But if you go up at an angle sideways, you can get the occasional bounce like that, and you can make that gun depression work. However, you do have to expose a lot of your tank to get that gun depression. So it's now 3 against 4. I know where the Leopard is. He's capping A. He's capping C, sorry. We switched to HE for the Scorpion, which is a really good friend of mine, actually. And we leave him on 50 HP. So we do take out the Louver. So it's now 3 against 3. But they've now got 2 cap points. So I'm going to go and focus on the Leopard. I do need to be careful because his reload is better than mine. But we do manage to shoot him, and we manage to ram him without taking any damage. So it's now 3 against 2. The Scorpion is going to get taken out very, very soon. And the T-54, thankfully for me, he backs up, which allows me to take him out. So 3 kills, we get 925 supremacy points. We manage to win the battle, 4.1k damage. We make 38,000 credits, which is pretty good. 1,349 XP. So that was my 7th battle in this tank. 1,500 assistant damage there. Very nice battle. Now moving on, I am in a platoon with one of my good friends, clanmates, J-Dog, Johnny, and it is a tier 10 battle. And I was a little bit peed off with this battle, only because of myself. I messed up. Against tier 10, the penetration on this tank is not the greatest. It really isn't great. I'm not sure what happened to that recorder there, but we do manage to get one shot on to the bat chat. And these kind of positions in this tank is really, really good, unless you expose yourself too much. Because all the enemy can see is your turret, and you can see we're trying to get that gun depression, but we are getting bounces in return because of that strong turret. We do need to be careful, however, because the heavies, the E100, the Motion is all up there, and there is 2 TDs that are not spotted, and there's one of them. 640 block damage from the Foch, and that's because of this very, very strong turret. But I'm not getting any shots whatsoever. It's very hard to penetrate. We get the bat chat there, which was quite a nice shot. The E50M now is on his own, so I need to push that E50M. But the Death Star amaraks him. He steals the damage, which is very unfortunate because I actually finished this battle on quite nice damage. And with that E50M, that could have got my damage up a lot more. So now we have the Waffle. He makes the mistake pushing up. We get a nice 496 HE roll into him. It's 6 against 5 now. So we've got the E100 there. He's not facing us. We back up before we shoot, and that's not gonna be the first time we fluff our shot. So now the Motion there, he's not looking at us. We managed to get the side of him. It's 5 against 5. We are reloading, so we don't want to expose ourselves too much. There is still 2 TDs out there, which is the Foch and the Waffle. So we do need to be careful. I know exactly where the Foch is. I'm not sure now where the Waffle is. And that shot was just stupid. I should have aimed. Even Johnny says aim. If you want me to aim, I will start aiming. So now it's 4 against 5. So we have the Motion and the Foch both in the middle, who is not paying attention to me. So because they're not paying attention to me, they are going to be my targets. And you can see I'm using the rock to hide from the tanks to my right, if there is any, just because I don't want to get shot. And the Motion is now on a 1-shot, so we are going to take him out, but he does take out our Waffle, so it's 3 against 5, but we do manage to take him out. So it's now 3 against 4. The Foch is a 1-shot, but I'm not going to focus on the Foch. My 2 teammates are there, focusing on the Foch. They should be able to deal with him, but they're not. We are going to manage 1 shot into him, and E100 takes out our Death Star, so it's now 2 against 4. So it's IS4 takes out the Foch, so it's now 2 against 3, but it's still a lot of work. And even Johnny says there, ace or death. So 3.5 minutes left on the clock. We don't want to push too close to the enemy so we can get shot. We're going to try and get behind the waffle. Yes, we do need to help the IS-4, which we are doing. You can see we are doing. And he rages at me very soon. We get a 500 roll into that waffle. A 500 roll. And we are going to aim. Are we going to get a shot into him? We're waiting and we miss. That will turn out a very important miss. So I am spotted. I know I'm spotted. There is 2 people capping the base, which is the Batchat and the Waffle, and they know where I am. So I need to relocate. I've got 1 kill. I've got 3.8k damage. I have still a little bit of hit points, but if I get shot from that Waffle, then even the Waffle or the E100, I'm going to be dead. I'm going to be a one-shot, and the Batchat can even take me out. And even there, the IS-4, useless moron. Now, this could be one of my mistakes. I spotted the E100, and I know he's on his own because there are 2 people capping. Maybe I should have tried taking him out, but I just panicked because there was 2 people on the cap. And my main focus is getting that cap down. So we do come out, we do get a shot from the Waffle, which is very bad. I really could have done with not getting the shot there. But now he's a one-shot. I'm going to reload before him. We take him out. The Batchat misses 1 shot. We're going to try and get behind using this motion as cover. And here again is a bad mistake. I get shot. And now I'm a one-shot. Now, that's going to make all the difference. There is 1 minute 30 left on the clock. I'm a one-shot. And I know there is an E100 around here somewhere. So, and we're a one-shot. If we wouldn't have got hit from that Batchat, we wouldn't have been a one-shot. We could have took a shot from the E100, which will make all the difference. So we're on 4.6k damage now. We're trying to bait a shot from this E100 using our turret, because it is a very, very strong turret. But he's not having any of it, and he starts pushing forward, which means I need to get around. And you can see I'm trying to bait the shot. Again, the recorder, it's not the recorder, it's the replays. I'm not sure what is actually wrong with the replays. It's been doing it for quite a while now, where it just stutters like that. And he's decided to push up. So again, we need to bait a shot. And even the heat on this tank cannot pen those cheeks. So we need to get a bait shot, which we have, which means we can get a shot into his side. But there's only 30 seconds left now on the clock. So we need to bait another shot. And then hopefully we can shoot him twice before he reloads. So we need that bait shot. We need to bait a shot, and we need to risk it. We have to. It's either risk it or you lose. And now the time we manage to risk it, he shoots. And we get that 1 shot into him. And he's now a 1 shot. But the time, 3, 2, 1. And now that was just a shot that I had to take. It ended up being a draw, 5.4k damage. We get the ace, 33,000 credits, 1,400 base XP, and it really, I just needed more time. Even with my hit points, I could have took out that E100, no problem. I just needed an extra 10 seconds. So now moving on to my final battle. Now, this is where this tank becomes really, really good. When you're top tier, and literally there is only 2 tier 9s on your team, and the rest are tier 8s. And this is where it becomes such a nice tank. Now that CDC made a mistake, and he paid the price, and he's lost half of his hit points already. So this battle is supremacy. So there is only 2 mediums. We know where the CDC is, so we're going to push, and we're going to start capping A. So the Waffle's now been spotted, the CDC, the WZ, the Luva, they've all been spotted, literally the whole team. So we know, I know I can cap this base, no problem, without any bother, anyone looking at me, no problem. And now we're going to wait here, and we're going to try and get some shots in on the tanks. Most of the tanks now are by B, so they are capping C, and I'm still going to wait for some shots as they keep coming in. There's the Scorpion, there's the T-34, we're 2 tanks down now, and we've just got no shots. Now, I waited here too long, but there's too many buildings in the way, and I've just got nothing. And I am looking at the mini-map. I'm looking at my team, the T-44-100, and I've just spotted he's on his own, and he's getting pushed. So I need to go and help him, but I don't want to get too close so they can also shoot me. I want to stay behind him, and Bushka done a video a week ago or so, and I watched it, and I totally agreed with what he said. He said about Unicoms, how they get so good, how they get the damage, and he said we use the hit points of our enemy team, and that is, I completely agree with that 100%. The best way to get damage and the best way to do well is not get shot. And how do you not get shot? And that's simple. Hide behind your teammates. Make the enemy look at them, which is exactly what I'm doing here with the Super Persian. I'm still full health. It's now 4 against 4. I've done 1600 damage. We've got the waffle there now, which he's reloading, and we're going to get a nice 527 roll into him. And I'm still full hit points. So I've done 2k damage. It's 4 against 4. The waffle's now gonna get taken out. We don't manage to get the kill just. The SU takes him out just. But you can see we're not going to be front line, and it's we're using our team's hit points again here. The WZ-111. He's looking at our VK, which means I can get free damage into him because he just does not want to know me, and there's no reason for him to know me. He shouldn't be looking at me because there's green tanks right in front of him. So it's logic. You're not going to find me. You're going to shoot who you can shoot, and you need to get yourself into them positions so the enemy can't shoot you. It's now 3 against 2. We find a T-34, and this is where you can go running in and YOLO in your full health. Not a problem. A tier 9 versus the tier 8. It's 3 against 2. We're winning on cap points just. That will soon change because they've got 2 cap points, but we do manage to take out the T-34. So 3 kills, just the Louver left. He is going to take out our VK 100. We are winning on cap points. I'm not going to go and cap points. I want the damage. We get one nice shot into him. He now takes out our VK. They're now winning on supremacy points, but not a problem. He's got 2 tanks, and the SU is going to take him out. So 3 kills there. We get the base A, which was the only base to be capped on our team. 4.9k damage, 53,000 credits, 1,447 XP. So that is it, guys. Very nice tank, and I'm loving it, and I can't wait for the 121. But for now, I'm Meadsy69, and I'll catch you all soon.